loving kindness is a meditation first taught by the Buddha over 2,500 years ago, and it's been practiced ever since by people from a variety of backgrounds, and especially in the modern world it's been the subject of a lot of scientific research and has been found to be an especially effective meditation in terms of our resilience emotionally and physically, in terms of our relationships with others, in terms of also our relationship with ourselves, because as we may know, it's a big problem in the modern world that many of us give ourselves a hard time. We're our own worst enemy, and we might experience this harsh inner critical voice that actually stops us being happy. So loving kindness is a way of also changing that, but of course also changing our relationship with others. So for instance, another feature of modern life is that there's a very strong tendency towards finding what's wrong in our life, looking at that, becoming critical, blaming, and whilst often we do need to address certain situations, when our mind is consumed with those sorts of thoughts, how can we be happy? So in loving kindness meditation, when we begin to extend it to others, we start with focusing on people who have been kind to us, people who have brought something of value to our life in the past, also in the present. And this is an extraordinary revealing meditation, because actually we may not have realized it before, but actually in all the phases of our life there's always been people who have added something to our life, been a helpful influence, some way being kind to us. So that opens up a whole feeling of appreciation and gratitude, which we can then express in our loving kindness practice and encourage it further. Then from there we can think of other people close to us, friends and family, but also we think of people who we're more unaware of, the people who on the periphery of our awareness and attention. Isn't it true that there's so many people who just pass us by? They're there maybe quite regularly in our life, but we don't really notice them fully as human beings. So it can make a big difference to us. It can bring our world alive when we begin to see all the people around us who pass us by, see them all in the fullness of their humanity, acknowledging they're also human beings like us with feelings. And to extend loving kindness to us can give us a strong sense of connection with others, take away feelings of being isolated or maybe opinionated about others. And then of course there's often a particular interest with loving kindness as an antidote to feelings of dislike, where people have maybe done or said something that upset us, and we all know that when we get upset we tend to stay with that negative feeling of the person who's upset us. And again, that's not a happy way to be. Of course, if somebody is continuing to mistreat us, then we address that. But a lot of the time, we just stay with those judgmental feelings about the other person. Whereas in fact, in loving kindness meditation, we're encouraged to explore a bit more deeply and see the person we're annoyed with, see them as another human being with feelings. If it's somebody we know, take time to appreciate the good things in them. So again, we can extend loving kindness to people we have difficulty, and that can be very transformative. And then the full vision of the practice is that we extend it out further and further so that it becomes boundless, a universal, unconditional loving kindness. So the way we practice it is with the slow repetition of phrases that encapsulate all our good wishes for whoever we're directing the loving kindness for. This is quite a simple practice, and maybe we'll have a go now. So if you just sit comfortably, relaxed, just Just allow your breathing to be natural, relaxed. And we can start with bringing to mind someone that we already feel warmly towards, someone who we appreciate having in our life. And whoever comes to mind, we can just take a few moments just to reflect on what it is that we appreciate or like about them. Maybe remembering happy times with them. And then we ask ourselves a simple question. What is it that I wish for this person? What is it that I would like them to have in their life, to feel? How would I like their experience of life to be? Maybe we'd especially like them to be more content, to have inner peace. So we could just quietly to ourselves, as we think of the person, say, may you have inner peace. May you be content. May you be joyful. If we are concerned for their well-being, maybe we especially want them to be safe and free from danger. May you be safe. May you be free from danger. And of course we'll want them to have the best health we could imagine for them. May you be healthy. May you feel well in your body. May you live with ease. May you be loved. May loving kindness fill your heart. So as we enter more fully into loving kindness meditation, we bring all our good wishes for the person into simple phrases. So we just quietly repeat these phrases as we're still thinking of the person, maybe visualizing them as though they're seated in front of us. May you be well. May you be happy. May you be well. May you be happy. And then we can bring that same feeling to ourselves. Maybe having some sense of how we would most wish to feel, to be. We could even imagine what it would feel like, how we would look if we were deeply well and happy. And then wish that for ourselves with these simple phrases. May I be well. May I be happy. Just continuing to slowly say those words with kindness and an affection towards ourselves. May I be well. May I be happy. And so now just relax. And so that was just a very short introductory meditation on loving kindness. So if one's going to explore it further, just in what we've already done, there's lots more to look at to deepen our practice. But of course then we work progressively through the stages, thinking of those who've been especially kind to us, friends, people we're more indifferent towards, those we have difficulty with, and then finally extending those same wishes out towards everyone, to all beings. So thank you very much. Have a good day.